recording. Hello humans, how are you? This is Cuckoo, the real Cuckoo. I don't know what that was, but it was real and it was human. If you're a human watching me now, please let me know in the comments. Write something entirely human and see if it passes my human detection, and maybe it does, and I'll reply to you. And that is a very human thing to do. Reply not instantly like an AI would, but in a timely fashion. All right. If you're watching this video, and if you are a human, I want to show you something. I like certain types of synthesizers, and on this channel I only feature the stuff that I like. And it's not like I'm a reviewer that just churns through everything and just, hey, I want to show everything. No, I don't have time or energy for that. I only handpick the stuff that I really like. One such synthesizer is called the Super 8. It's from a smaller company in Bristol called UDO. And I really enjoy playing with their synthesizer. I think they have a sweet tone that is unique to only them. And yeah, it just sounds so wonderful. They sent me this. This is a package of an expansion module for the Super 8, so that it becomes on par with the Super Gemini. The Super 8 has 16, let's read from the panel here, 16 voice dual layer polyphonic binaural analog hybrid synthesizer with super wave technology. Basically, it has 16 voices divided into 2 layers, so 8 voices per layer. But if you play with the binaural mode, it becomes 4 voices per layer, and that is a tad on the sparse side if you're using like binaural stuff. With this one, you're taking it up to 20, and that becomes 5 voices in binaural mode, or 10 if you're not using the binaural. So they told me it is easy to install. We will see about that. I have no idea how to open it. I'm a little bit nervous because it is a very expensive, wonderful synthesizers. I don't want to mess it up, but let's explore this today. Maybe in this camera shot here, I'm gonna open this little mysterious. Let's see what's in it. So what have we got here? It's called SP8 Plus. Super 8 voice upgrade kit for Super 8 synthesizer. Made in the UK. Cool. Yeah, let's see what's in it. So here we go. Some tools. Nice. Instructions. Wow, a little tag to make it an SP8 Plus. There's not going to be a Super 8. It's going to be Super 8 Plus. That's nice. I'm going to lose this immediately. Let's see here. All right. So this is the voice. Interesting. Here's another one. Maybe 1 per layer. Yeah, cool, that's it. So let's follow the instructions and make this upgrade and see how it goes. Wish me luck. Right, here we go. Let's see. Got tools, important safety instruction and installations guide with pictures. Yes, I mean, I'm a little bit scared, this whole thing. And then the actual voices. And I told you I was going to lose that little sticker straight away. And I have lost it. Where is it? I'm just going to eye through this. Do not drop the instruments. Very good. Step 1, remove screws. Step 2, over the ledge a little bit. So remove 3 more screws there. Tip it and remove 2 more screws underneath, and then loosen this screw on the side, remove these, tip the whole top. This is a little bit scary, you know, if you tip it too long, maybe gonna rip some cables out. So I'm gonna be very gentle, keep it in place, keep it in check. Slot 5 and 10 on the motherboard. Put these into place. Be careful not to push at an angle. I'm feeling nervous, to be honest. I'm a human and this is making me freak out. No pain, no gain, as they say. Who says that? I don't know. Okay, let's bring the synth. Oops, sorry. Zoom out. It's a big synthesizer. I'm actually nervous for real. Let's see. And also to be doing it and recording. It's making me nervous. Okay, step 1. Ensure the Super 8 is off and disconnected from power before continuing. Yes, it is. On the reverse, so on the back side, we got 3 screws. Okay, so okay. Over there, over here, over there. So they suggest synthesizer. Hello. So first, I'm going to remove this. Also, it doesn't say in the manual, but I need a place to keep these screws. So I'm taking the first one in the middle. Not very nervous about this. Right, next one. So basically what I want to do is to gently take the lid off, insert the new voices, and then screw the lid back on. And I've been to their factory, actually, to the place where they assemble these in Bristol. And yeah, it's a super nice team. It's not a big factory, it's more like a medium-sized studio, and they work kind of back to back. So that's number 1. Step 2, lay the synthesizer flat with a front lip over the edge of your workbench as shown in the diagram. So I'm going to turn it around and make this peek over the edge and remove 1, 2 and 3 screws. Use the Torx T20 driver to remove 3 TX20 screws with washers which are sunk into the holes on the front lip of the synthesizer. Cool. So let's turn it around. Synthesizer. Let me zoom out. How far can I go? Like so. Yeah. So peeking out over the edge, over the ledge. Right, and now we're gonna need the other one. This one. Hello there. Alright, so left, right. Okay, I see it. Yeah, there's like holes. Yeah, it's making me freak out a little bit touching a premium instrument like this. So there we go. 1 screw with the washer, and if I didn't have it upside down, the washer wouldn't have come down, I suppose. So second one. There we go. This is really tight, by the way. It's a little scary, feeling like you might kind of break the threads. So here we go. 3. These are very easy to tell apart. They're very, very different screws. So far, low chances of messing up. Where are we? Step 3. Lift the synth onto its rear edge and hold it upright. Do this on a soft surface. Alright, so I need to get a towel or something. For example, a towel to avoid damaging the instrument or the work's surface. Using a Torx 20 driver, the big one, remove the 2 TX screws and washers to indicated here. The correct screws have a squared head. This one and this one. I got this official UDO like safety pouch. If I turn this a couple of times, fold it like 1, 2, and 3. This is enough. Yeah, maybe. Let's see, let's feel it out. It's freaking me out just a little bit because I know that some screws are off now, but I don't really know where it's loose or if something is gonna kind of give a little bit and loosen. But I have a feeling like these ones on the sides might be the last one to kind of make it fall apart. But still, it's making me kind of nervous because I need to be make sure that it's not falling apart. All right, let's do this. Flat. There, that's a flat one, and that's a flat one. So these two, I shall take them off and counter. Oh, it's freaking me out. It's a little bit too tightly screwed together. No, it felt like I messed up the threading, but I didn't. It was just it gave way. All right, there we go. The other one. These screws are kind of shallow, so I can't put it in very far. All right, counterclockwise. Oof. All right, and these look the same as the other ones. Gonna double check that. Put it down again. All right, let's see. Are they in fact the same, or can I mess this part up? So I'm gonna put them on the other side just to differentiate them from one another. They look not the same, so keep these two apart. These are longer and thinner. These are shorter. Yeah, keep them apart. Step 4, remove the 3 TX20 screws indicated here. Do this on both left and right cheeks. Loosen, but do not remove the furthest back. This remaining screw will be needed as a hinge point when opening the chassis. Alright, so okay, so that's actually very nice. So I just loosen it just a nudge, and it will be the hinge when I then tip up this. Let's go. Can you see this? Yeah. With the washers. Yeah, these are the same as the one underneath. I want to keep them apart anyway, so let's see here. Right. So that's the left side. And this one I'll just open. Just loosen like that, one twist. The most sensitive part of the whole thing is coming up kind of in the next step. And this one, the last one, just loosening up. Step 5. At this point, you will be able to open the Super 8. Be careful or any abrasion when opening, as it can damage the paint where the end cheeks meet the top panel. The paint, I'm not worried about the paint, I'm worried about the cables and the contacts and everything else. The paint is my least concern, to be honest. Are these actually in place for safety? That makes me very curious. Okay, let's see. The top panel will hold securely on the furniture strap, on the furniture straps, which are affixed to the chassis. Wow, so these straps are actually in place there to avoid all of what I was so afraid of. Alright, so yeah, no force required. Wish me luck. Ooh, okay. It is. Ooh, it's feeling all right. So the straps stretch. Yeah. And this is the tipping point. It's in place. Wow, this is very, very elegant. Wow. I don't want to move the top down camera, but check this out. All right. So these straps, here are the voices. That's the other strap on the other side. Super 8. Cool. Locate the available connector slot 5 and 10 on the motherboard. The furthest back voice card is slot 1. Open the white clips. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to open these, insert the card. I think these are the exact same, both of them. Okay, they are open. Scissors. Remove your voice card from the anti-static packaging with the components facing towards you. Insert the voice into the 5th connector slot. I mean, can't really mess this up. Zoom in. All right, here we go. Put this in place. Give it a little. Oh, this is freaking me out. Insert the voice card into the 5th connector slot with both your thumb pushed directly downward as shown in the picture. Yeah? Be careful not to push it at an angle, otherwise it could damage the connector. So it is freaking me out a little bit. So down. I mean, I don't have anything to kind of lean on, so that is a little bit scary. These should snap into place like on their own, right? Alright, it's in place. That was a little bit scary, to be honest. I mean, the scary part is like the moment it's in there, you don't have anything to lean against to make to push it like firmly exactly straight down. So I feel a little bit wobbly. So a firm connection. Now I'm leaning a little bit against the keyboard, which is making me feel much more secure. There we go. These snap into place as it's being pushed down. I'm not like a PC guy, so I never built custom PCs. If you're a PC guy and you're changing like graphics card and everything, you're used to this stuff. It's practically the same, right? It's inserted, everything is good to go, I guess. Now it's just a reverse procedure, I think. Let's see. Complete the installation with both voice cards fully inserted. Undertake steps 5 to 1 in reverse order to safely close the chassis. Alright, let's do that. Cool. I don't know how tight to do it, just a little bit tighter than when it comes too close. Not too tight. Lock it. And these were super tight. Lean it back down. Step 9. Update your Super 8 to the latest firmware available from Udio website. Once you've installed the voice cards in firmware 1.33 or later with the Super 8 on. Alright, so I don't need to update it again. It is in fact updated ready. With the Super 8 on, hold manual lower plus single at the same time for 5 seconds Super 8 will then commence filter out auto tune for all 20 voices. Once complete, power cycle the Super 8, and from this point onwards, upon power up, there will be a flourish of across the patch LEDs to indicate the synth 20 voice mode. Alright, so I'll turn it on. So at this point, I'll follow the manual. Hold manual lower plus single at the same time for 5 seconds. Manual lower and single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Alright. Now it's going through the auto tuning process. Reboot. Please. No funny business. Let's see. Are we all good? How about? Oh, hold on a second. When I'm using just one layer, can we go up to 20? Wow. Okay, that's a lot of voices. Lower. Yeah. But now, if we go to... Oh, hold on a second. Something... There was binaural on lower as now. Okay, binaural on both layers. Can't really hear it unless we do something with the binaural spread. Alright, let's try some of my sounds. I think it doesn't really maybe pop out like, oh my gosh, it's now 20 voices instead of 16. But the cases where it does make a lot of sense is where you're really exploring binaural and you're doing that both layers and you're reaching this limit of just being able to play 4 voices. At that point, it kind of makes a lot of sense. And now we should have 5 voices in that case. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm very, very pleased that this all turned out okay. It was nerve-wracking opening up a flagship synthesizer, feeling like I don't know anything about this, not knowing what I'm doing, what to expect when opening it up. But the manual, the instructions were very clear, and once I got in there, everything was so neat and elegant. I didn't feel like it was too much of a task to overcome for me, who is not experienced with electronics and stuff. It was very neat, very tidy. So thank you so much for making it so tidy. So now, the only difference now, as I understand it, is that you only have this one row of controls, and you have to choose which layer to edit at all times. But otherwise, it is a Super Gemini, pretty much. Sounds wonderful. So thank you for watching, and if you came this far, I hope you have a wonderful summer, and I hope that all you humans stick together in these times of AI uprising, and use AI when it makes sense, of course. It's powerful, but don't let it kind of dictate your intentions, your artistic aspirations, or don't be discouraged because AI doesn't care about anything. It does what it's programmed to do. It can look astounding, but it doesn't really care about connecting people to people, human to human, heart to heart, like we do. Alright, peace out.